antique specimens. To complement the curved lines of the pathways and the garden beds, they've chosen this beautiful piece of statuary and a wavy fence line to lead you to the garden beyond.
Just sit down.
Out here, they've got a very different feel. They've kept the drought-tolerant plants theme going, but they've added low maintenance. Look at these South African aloes, very dramatic and architectural. There's no compromise here. It's a spectacular landscape and plenty of space for the family to play. Our second garden belongs to the man who also designed it. A sustainable garden with heaps of waste factors thrown in. Fantastic colour, Henry. This is terrific.
This is the south side of the house. I've used in the shade here Clivia, Vireo, Cycad, the giant bird paradise, and all of these plants can deal with a very low water requirement.
Then it will take the shade.
Absolutely.
Tropical solution.
Yeah, it was welcome to tropical Melbourne.
And all these vegetables. This is amazing. This must be the heart of your sustainable garden.
Yeah, for me it's important to be to make it look good as well as maintain edible.
What about your compost?
Well, the compost heap is in the chook yard, and all the green waste goes in there. The chooks create this kind of deep litter effect, and then the manure and that compost from the chook yard goes back into the vegetable garden.
That's a very interesting way to do it. Right next door to your veggie patch, all the scraps go in there, and then they recycle
Leave a tail.
Well, we've only travelled a few suburbs from the previous garden. We've sort of flown around the world to the hills above Tuscany and Italy. Beautiful architecture, but very understated, much like the garden itself, with this beautiful and simple bell fountain in the middle of the lawn, lots of lush greenery all around the fences, and the strong, bold architectural features as well. Just like this huge, long arbour, which extends right across the garden. And it's a great design idea because it extends the house out into the landscape itself. Now, it's made from cypress, which starts its life out as a beautiful golden colour, but eventually ages and weathers. It's planted in a white wisteria floribunda, and it's just about to burst into beautiful colour. And at either end, planted ornamental grape.
Drop.
And here's a great tip.
Oi, drop.
Weeds.
Thank you.
Sebastian, the snow in summer, and white convolvulus. These are all really easy to grow plants and very popular. Well, aren't they fantastic?